What's up? What's up? My name is Caleb with a C.
Word.
Uh, Call me Caleb McCoy, C, Oak Boy McCoy, whatever you want to call me. That's me.
Word. What's good, family? I'm in the building. My man C, the Oak Boy. My name is Ricky Grant. Pastor Rescue Church Boston. .org. Excited to be kicking my man C. Excited about this whole appetizer project. What up?
All right. So Caleb, why don't you tell us a little bit about your history? You're relatively new to the Christian hip hop game, not new to the hip hop period.
Mm-hmm.
So for those that may watch this that don't know you, let us know a little bit about where you come from, who you are.
So I'm born and raised in Dorchester, Massachusetts. Square 02124.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I've been doing. I'm just born. I got music all in my blood. My mother, my father, patriarch, matriarch of the Boston Christian music community. People know my father, Bill McCoy. So I've been bred in music, and so I grew up. I was saturated in that. I've been doing hip hop for 10, 15. How old am I? 10, 15 years. And started with a group Dundale. Shout out to all my boys from the Dale. And we were doing music for a while. That kind of dwindled down, and some of them still doing their thing. But I switched off to my own thing. I took a little break. God told me to do something different, and so that birthed the Oak. And the Oak stands for one of a kind. And I've been doing music that I'm proud of. That really represents who I am, and music that I believe that God's gave me something special. So
Word.
I've been doing that for a couple years now, a little less than a couple years. So I'm new to this thing, man. I don't really know about the politics in it, but I just love to make music. I love to spit. I love it all. So
Word.
that's me.
Yeah. Now that's one thing I can definitely say from watching you these past couple years and being at a couple of your shows. Like, you're very genuine. People will say, like, this person's a honey. Like, no, you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even being at a couple of your shows and seeing, I guess, some of your boys from back with the old group, still supporting you.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, it's definitely no politics or nothing like that, and it's all love. So that's always dope to see.
Yep.
All right, so in your song "Rap Groups and Street Gangs," you kind of talk about some of the things that you did, back in the day growing up in Boston. From where you are now, mature, older, what is it like looking back on those days? Like what kind of things kind of come to your mind now?
Yeah. So, that song "Rap Groups and Street Gangs" really kind of explains it and where I've come from. Growing up in Dorchester, just a Dorchester kid, hanging around with my boys. We're just doing the regular stuff that teenagers do, and we smoking weed, we're selling whatever, we're toting guns, and we're making music about it. And so it's kind of a reciprocating itself. It's kind of cause and effect. So I look back now and think about all that. And I still want to make music that illuminates that, but doesn't glorify it. So it shows what's really going on, and it shows some of the pain and some of the realness associated with it, and it can show that you can graduate from that mindset.
Word.
And so I think that's why a lot of people from all different walks of life can appreciate those stories, because we all have had certain situations where we look back now like, wow, I've graduated from that mindset. I've graduated from that way of thinking. So.
And it also helps that the song is a classic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it also helps that the song is dope.
Well, the whole project is classic as far as I'm
absolutely.
concerned.
I don't know if I'm classic yet, right? It was just like,
All right,
it was
I didn't
just
say
that
you're
was
classic. You're you, but the project is classic.
It is, and that Rap Group and Street Gang, stop it. And all y'all who heard the album, y'all already know. So yeah.
I mean, granted, I'm no celebrity or nothing like that, but anyone that knows me knows that I don't throw that classic word around lightly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
glad.
A couple harsh critics up here.
yeah, like I mean, it's Boston. Like
Absolutely.
we're mad harsh for no reason up here. You know what I'm saying?
Just because.
But if you got something, we gonna let you know too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so for anyone that is watching this, make sure you pick that up. I'll put a link
Absolutely.
in the description and all that stuff so you can see that. I do have one question though. I wasn't gonna go here this quick, but I guess it just kind of came up.
No.
So what was it like? I guess what was the experience that really gripped you, and you really noticed that God was doing something in your life, and He was pulling you from that rap groups and street gangs life to where you are now.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't really have kind of a instant kind of sexy conversion story.
A sexy conversion story.
You know, I'm not saying that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It most certainly does. People God just zaps people, and they are truly changed and convicted. But that's not how it was for me. I do remember like some certain significant like milestones in my life. I went to Africa and for some evangelism and some music back in probably like 10, 11 years ago. And one of the things, that's probably the longest time I've been sober for a while. And I think God really kind of cleared my head and started really putting some things in my heart. It wasn't instant then, but I think that was one of the main places I can remember that really started me on a different path. But other than that, I think it was gradual, man. I think it was a continuous pull, and then I looked and I just kind of woke up like, oh, I'm doing this, all right. So yeah, I don't really have it's kind of a blur to me, really. It just happened, and so that's to encourage anybody that doesn't feel like they have to be instantly changed, man. I know I have good friends that I know they're feeling some pull in their heart about where God's taking them, and it's okay if it's gradual.
Yeah, definitely. I can co-sign that myself. You know, grew up in the church, but I wasn't truly a Christian. Or at least I wasn't really taught. You know what I'm saying? What it meant. You know what I'm saying? So I still got caught up in some stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just like you, was gradual. Next thing you know, I'm running for the Lord, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know how it happened, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So definite encouragement. But yeah, so you here now, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We got the Oak season 1 already, the Oak season 2.
Mightiest?
You know what I'm saying? The mightiest Oak tree.
Yes, sir.
Oak season 2, I already told you, when we talked about it after I got it, that is also, one of the best projects.
Oh,
it's fire.
That's been put out.
It's fire.
That means a lot.
I mean,
because
because you already talked about it. You know what I'm saying? You come from a musical family.
Yeah.
Like, it shows. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I've seen you perform, it shows. Like, your performances are very musical. But, you've been in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Working on some new stuff.
Yes.
Let us know what that's about.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got a couple things going on. So let me start ahead and then digress. I'm working on an album, a real album. So that's I got to make sure that's right. Word. So in the meantime, in the interim, I wanted to do something to kind of hold people over because I just got all this in my head and I got to get it out. So I wanted to do something to hold people over, and so I wanted to call it appetizers while people wait for the entree. And so what we did was, we
hungry.
I'm
hungry out here right now. Nope.
So we do appetizers. I'm real musical. People that know the Oak, they know there's all types of instruments on it. We had a live flute player, live drums, and French horn. But I just wanted to do something that just gets to the bars. So I just want to drop some bars on people, have some fun. That's why I thought of my man Rick, who's really supported. Him and Resky really supported the Oak project. Rick got a real good personality about him. very good communicator. So I was like, yo, let's just go in the studio and just have some fun and just rash.
Word.
And we in that we invited a bunch of people just to eat appetizers. A lot of people didn't even bring appetizers, just came to eat. So
Right.
whatever, it's cool. We ain't mad at you.
We had to fund that part of the project.
Yeah, we ain't mad at you. They just came like, hey, I got an appetite. but we came to the studio. We had some fun. We shot some video there. And yeah, man, we just Rick yelled a lot on the
Absolutely.
on the appetizer.
That's what I do best. I yell. Y'all rhyme me? You need somebody to yell? Holla at me. Holla at me.
So yeah, I just dropped some stuff. I dropped some stuff on some industry beats, on some just beats, and I just tried to go off a little bit, share my heart, and yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So the appetizers will be dropping soon.
Word.
Appetizers.
Appetizers,
Put it at the
baby.
bottom of the screen at this point.
Right. Appetizers, baby. a little pizza joint, like a little
exactly.
Pizza Hut box right here.
That was weird. Cut that out. That was weird. That was just weird. I don't know what I just did there.
You was eating the appetizer.
Sorry.
Yeah. You
You're pulling the appetizer off the little bottle.
All right, so Pastor Rick, we got you. C let us know that you're on the Appetizers project coming out. First of all, what was that experience like for you? And what else would you want to share about this project?
Word. So I'm an avid hip hop. I'm an avid hip hop fan. So the Appetizer project allowed me to live my hip hop dreams vicariously through C. So when he asked me to be a part of the project, to come on and to just spit some stuff and say some stuff and yell, I was excited because I love hip hop. The one thing I would say about C and just the whole Oak movement, I've been pleasantly surprised by how musical it is and how authentic the music is. When you hear of a Christian artist, there's a lot of assumptions you could bring to the table in regards to what you think the music is going to be about, what you think the album's going to be about. And what I have found is, both Oak Season 1, Season 2, and Appetizers, it hits you where you are. And so if you're watching this interview, I just encourage you to absolutely give this music a chance. It hit me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a pastor, but it will also hit the person who's not a Christian, who's just living life and trying to figure out how to make it from day to day. And so musically, if you are into the artistry of music, banging. If you are into bars, lyrics, if you are a lyricist type person, banging. And if you a Jesus head, bang. You know what I'm saying? So it hits you on all levels. So for me, just to be connected with him, to be able to have his back as he's doing his thing, it's been a wonderful experience for me.
The last question I'm gonna ask, to the both of you, the Christian hip hop culture in Boston, it's growing. It's been slow moving for a while, but a lot has changed. What is something that you would like to see happen, within the next, 3 to 5 years, either in local Christian hip hop period, or Christian hip hop as a whole?
You want to jump on that first?
If you got something.
Yeah. So one of the things I would love to see, I would love for us to have more of a presence nationally. So one of the prominent websites that we know about is Rapzilla. And so I would love for Boston's Christian hip hop scene to have more of a presence nationally. I'm excited about the direction that we're going, and shout out to A, shout out to DI. I'm excited about the direction that we're going in, and I'm praying that God would, and Gio, shout out to you. I'm praying that God would continue to raise up more artists, and that we would have the kind of resources that would allow us to have more exposure. So just being more prominent and having more presence on the national scene, not so that we're bigged up, but just so that people recognize what God is doing in Boston. Because on a church level, generally, New England can be seen as a place where God is not moving. And God absolutely is moving. And so us having a presence on the national scene would be something that's awesome within the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see more of the national acts in Christian hip hop come up to Boston to do shows.
Word.
So Lecrae just did one at the House of Blues.
Yep.
That was off the hook.
Dope.
And shout out to Mike Mack, who's really really pushing for that, man, and he's really working hard to make sure that their big shows are happening. So shout out to Mike Mack doing all that. So I think just spreading the culture, you know, and spread it so it transcends into just secular Boston hip hop, so we can fellowship and really and really shine that light like we're supposed to. So
Nice. All right, see, is there anything else you want to say? You know, leave the people with? Yeah.
What you asked about the church? Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, I didn't know.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I didn't
I didn't know. Well, since you asked about
and
them,
there might be a chestnut.
since you asked about them, oh, we got some shirts coming out.
Word.
You know, just like you see that?
Yeah, boom. Make
yeah.
it happen. Just
Yeah.
make it happen. Yeah.
So look out for that. www.welcometotheoak.com. www.welcometotheoak.com. And it's the Oak. You could. I'll space this because this probably should go toward the beginning, but the Oak stands for one of a kind. You know, one of a kind. The of is silent. One of a kind. The Oak.
Word.
So yeah, it's more than beats and rhymes. It's one of a kind. People get ready. My name's Caleb. Peace. Threes.
All right, and I'm